Hey, it's Stephanie Pressman. I am here with Red Carpet Report at the Paley Center in Beverly Hills, and we're here for PaleyFestPreviews, looking at this fall's new TV shows, and we'll be talking to the cast of Trophy Wife, so stick around.
Your hair is so red and beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh
so is yours, but not red, just beautiful.
I know, darn that.
Okay. So, you're so young. How old are you?
Almost 14.
14, and you have this incredible resume.
Very sweet, thank you.
And playing all different kinds of roles. Of course, people out there probably know you as young Snow White.
I love hearing that every time. I get so excited.
And I'm a huge fan of Once Upon a Time. So
I've been a fan since the beginning. It's the most amazing show, and Eddie and Adam are so talented. And I mean, down to the costume designers, Eduardo, and just the whole team. It's literally the most magical, pun intended, show and experience I've ever experienced in my life.
what was it like getting cast in that role? It's such an iconic storybook character.
It was amazing. It was funny. I was just talking to my agent at the time before all this happened. I was like, there's this one show, Once Upon a Time. I was like, I love this show. And I was taking a break in Florida, just kind of, just relaxing with the family. And I got a phone call saying, would you be willing to leave in 4 days for Vancouver? I was like, what show? And she's like, Once Upon a Time. And my bags are packed. Yes, please. And little did I know that this would be the start of the most incredible experience that I will be forever grateful and humbled by. And I love the cast and crew so much. And it is the most incredible honor to get to be young Jenny and get to watch her and mimic her and hopefully try and mimic her and just to get to see how talented she is. It's the most, it truly is, words cannot describe it. I love the show so much.
You had to pick up a few new skills, I take it, like horseback riding. What other things did you have to learn for that role?
Just to be a princess. That's a whole new way. The way you carry yourself and the posture, and Jenny is so incredible. The way that her voice speaks. I would sit in front of the computer and for each episode, and I just kind of watch what she does and pause the screen, the way she crunches her eyebrows, or the way that she moves her voice, and the way that she kind of carries herself and breathes. So it was really fun for me to get to kind of dive into that creative side. I think it's the most that I've ever dived into a role before and really just tried to become, which was for a great challenge and something that I'll always be able to have the challenge for.
So what do you think, do you think you could teach me something about being a princess?
Yes.
What can you teach me?
Do it. Okay, well your posture has to be really, really good. Okay. And you always have to be this, and
how do I make my posture really good?
You just have to feel as if there's pillows. And then it's funny, I actually walked around the hotel room with books on my head, because it sounds really funny, but it's you kind of get that way. And then when you talk, it is very, and you'll even notice in Disneyland, I chased Snow White after. I was like, I'm you as a young girl. And she's like, sure you are, sweetheart, come right up here. And it's you just kind of have to be very breathy and hello, how are you doing today?
Well, hello, how are you doing today? What do you think? You think?
A little princess.
You think I can be a princess?
You could be Ariel. In Once Upon a Time, you have the red hair.
Okay, I just have to grow a tail.
Do it. Yeah, let's call Eddie and Adam. Let's
do it. So, last year for Halloween, I actually was Snow White. What are you going to be this year for Halloween?
You know what? Something really cheesy. I actually thought about being her this year. I was like, that might be a little too crazy and too cheesy. I kind of had the thoughts of being a cotton candy girl. I saw it on Pinterest, which is my new guilty pleasure, and my new obsession. And you get cotton and you dye it pink, and then you do bright pink lips and a cotton swirl on your head with a cone sticking out. I mean, who doesn't love cotton candy?
I'm feeling it. Cotton candy is my guilty pleasure. I guess
something unique.
So tell us a little bit about Trophy Wife and your character on the show.
Let's do that. I play Hillary, and basically, she's your typical 14-year-old girl who's going to get herself into lots of trouble and mayhem. And she's really sweet, and she's the mama hen of the house. She keeps everyone really together and kind of is giving everyone reality checks, which is a lot of fun. She tries to be a little mini Diane, which is tons of fun.
Well, thank you so much for talking with us, and so much luck.
You're so sweet. Thank you.
You're so sweet, and I'm gonna think Princess Lee the rest of the day. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Ta-ta! Ta-ta!
We'll really get inside.
Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, click like. And if you want to see more interviews, click subscribe. And make sure you leave a comment with which show you're looking most forward to this fall season.